Hey, welcome to another episode of the Evolved Dad Shortcast. Today, I want to talk about something that most men steer away from, they'll shun, they'll make fun of. And if you're that type of guy, you're probably going to end up closing out of this podcast. But if you're not, if you're a real man, if you're a real dad, a man looking to become a better husband, a better father, becoming a dad, I think you're going to stick around and you're going to appreciate this one. So let's dive in. Emotions. There you go. It's your time to walk out if this is not for you. Emotions is something that's crucial to be cognizant about, to understand, to recognize, and to work with. If you're still here, let's dive in. I'll hear it all from men. Oh, my wife is so emotional. Oh, my kid can't deal with anything, just breaks down crying. Oh, this, oh, that. And the list goes on and on. And these are the realities. We're not skirting the truth here. This is reality of life. But the one thing that I find almost all of these men have in common is they've never recognized the fact that they also have their own emotions. They've never recognized the fact that them entering into a situation, their emotions change how things play out as well. So let's take a idea. Coming home from work after a long day, massively stressed out, crazy day at work, didn't get to eat enough, didn't have time to take breaks, and just your brain is flying. All you want to do is just sit down and shut out the world and just not pay attention to anything, maybe have a few drinks and just be done for the day. Yet you walk into the house or you come down from work, you work from home, and things are flying. Your wife is desperate for you to help out. Your kids are at each other's throats, figuratively and or literally. And you're about to lose it. The house is a mess, things are flying, supper is half eaten. It's just things are just all over the place. Your mind can't handle it right now. It's just not working out. Let's pause that. Now, what are your emotions when you're walking in there? Your emotions are already squeezed as tight as they can be. Don't have the patience. Your head's flying about things going on at work, and you haven't had a chance to decompress. And I actually had this happen to me about a week or so ago, coming down from work after an extremely stressful day. A few times. Being able to pause in that moment and recognize that these things aren't happening to you. This is your true life. Everything that's going on at work is work related. Those are stresses created at work. The world is not against you. It's not that everything went south today and now you can't deal with anything. It's that work didn't go as planned. You're stressed out about work. But let's go back to the scene that we're playing over here. You have nothing left to be able to deal with the situation in the moment. And not faulting you at all. You've had a very difficult day. But you forgot one thing. You're a dad. You're not just any regular man. You're not any regular father. So you stop yourself in the moment and you recognize that the woman that you love, that's helped you raise this family, that helps you keep this house running, who has built a home, who is the one that you want to spend time with, that you want to enjoy your entire life with, is stressed out. You see how the reframe happened there? You went from somebody who's asking you or falling apart and pulling you into something, shifting over to the person that you love is in trouble. Now, as a dad, on goes the Superman cloak. You're ready to help out. Your kids are fighting. It's not just a brawl of employees. These are your children that you love. That on the greatest of days, that when they come running over to you and give you that hug, everything else seems to melt away. That smile on their face after they score that winning goal, it's priceless. Yet you paid absolutely nothing to get to those points. These are those same kids. They're just dealing with a tough situation right now. Maybe they had a difficult day at school, or they haven't had enough to eat, whatever it is. But you're the man that knows the emotions. You're the one that understands that this is emotions at play. And there's a reason why this is happening. They're not just coming at you to attack you. Your kids, they're not fully developed yet. They're at a stage and at a point where things are still building in their mind. Your wife, she's done with. She's been dealing with the fighting for the past hour and a half while trying to serve supper and clean the house and get things moving. And she's done. She needs you to come in and help her take care of things. And that's who you are. You're the dad. You get to go home to a family. You get to go back to a loving wife. It's empower yourself and realize that, yeah, you're in a tough situation. But when it comes down to it, by recognizing the fact that you have those emotions as well, and recognizing who you're approaching and that there are emotions there. And yeah, it's not the most ideal situation. Are you going to come out of the situation perfect? Maybe yes, maybe no. I doubt it. Or you can be able to deal with the situation as best as possible? Hopefully. And the more that you try in these situations, the better off you're going to be in the long run. So taking that time to pause and to reframe what's happening here. That every time when you see your wife, look at her as the one that you love, that you want to spend more time with, that you want to have more of a connection, that you want to grow with, that you want to travel this journey of life with. And these children, the ones that your children, that you want to help them grow and thrive and succeed in life. The reason that it's so important that I'm dissecting this scenario is because our children won't remember the speeches that we gave them. They may or may not remember those one-liners. That doesn't make a difference. But when we build a character of ourselves as the person that we would like them to become in the future, and really even become better than that, that's what they're going to remember. Because they're going to remember how we show up when there's a fight. They're going to remember how we show up when their mother is in tears or falling apart or not able to deal with stuff. How are we showing up as a father becoming a dad, or as a dad? How am I showing up? That's what it comes down to. I'm going to show up the best that I can, better every single day, because I want my wife and children to have a better life. I want my children to grow up to not only be on the level of where I put myself, I want them to surpass me by millions of light years. I want them to be 10 times better. But until I show them that that's what happens, look at the end goal. Look at what happens when I show up as I did. They're going to internalize that. And when they're faced with those situations, hopefully they're going to be able to recall that. And subconsciously, they're going to do the same. So all in all, to simplify it, recognizing emotions is crucial. And the prerequisite to recognizing those emotions is being able to pause. So when you enter a situation where you're stressed out leaving work, pause. Recognize the fact that you're stressed out because of work. Pinpoint, if possible, exactly why you're stressed out. Give it a name. I'm stressed out because my boss was beating down on me today. I'm stressed out because my coworker didn't pull his weight and now I had to do his work. Whatever it may be, identify it because then you're able to put it in the other pocket. And when you're faced with those stressful situations at home, you're going to shine and you're going to progress and you're going to keep showing up as that dad better and better every single day. And I want to encourage you when you fail at these things, because inevitably we all fail. Don't beat yourself up. Recognize that you failed. Talk it over either by yourself, with a mentor, and look towards changing that for the future. Practice, play it out in your head. Talk to yourself about how you're going to improve. Talk to yourself about those ideas and help yourself grow through it. Remember, life is happening for you, not to you. As always, I want to thank you for spending your time with me today. This is Jonathan, the Evolved Dad, signing off.